All right, we're back again, and we got yet another all black men are no good video. I haven't watched this whole video, so I don't know, but let me set it up for you. The sister has made a video here, and she's going to give us all the reasons why black men are just not worth the trouble. Yet again. So, without further ado, let's listen to what she has to say.
Hey, you guys, it's me to laugh, to love, to learn. I'm always. Teeth look kind of yellow, but yeah, when I wear this kind of lipstick, it do. But your nosy neighbor lady, we're always diving deep, trying to figure something out while they working it out or not working it out, or talking or arguing or wondering or whatever people be doing nowadays. So today, y'all know what we wondering about. Well, we ain't really got to wonder. We know.
Whoa, what's up with the blue hair? What's up with that? Okay, let's move on.
They black men don't want black women.
Okay. Here we go. Here's the first statement that she's going to make that is false. Because most black men are with black women. But because she's not with a black man, she can't find a black man. And why? They don't get, you guys don't get, when you guys come out here and say that black men are trash and you guys can't find a good black man, what you're really saying is your decision-making skills are so bad, you keep picking the wrong cat. There's good black dudes all over the place out here, but you can't see them because you got your blinders on. You're looking for alpha dogs that's going to run you into the ground. I mean, hello? When are black women going to say to themselves, when are they going to get it? You out here saying how every black man you run into is a bad person, but you're not saying to yourself, maybe it's me. Maybe it's my choosing, the process I'm using by which I'm deciding which man I'm going to be with. Maybe that needs to be adjusted a little bit. Or maybe it's something about my personality that's attracting cats like that. Nah, it's just all black men. It's just easier to say it's all black men.
We can wonder, we can cry, we can argue, we can beg, we can struggle, we can be in delusion with them. They don't want black women.
Now, here's another outright lie, right? Most black men are with a black woman. Most. Right? Most black men marry black women. Most. But here, once again, the black woman has carte blanche to just be able to say anything. Facts. We don't need no stinking facts. We don't need to back up what we're saying with no numbers. Nah. I saw it one time. That means it happens all the time. They are the queens. Black women are the queens of the extrapolation. I saw this one. Russell Wilson and Sierra means that everybody can find somebody like that. Everybody's going to find a millionaire. Like Oprah. Well, millionaire for you, millionaire for you, millionaire for you, millionaire for you, millionaire for you. Doesn't matter how bad of a person you are. There's a millionaire for you. I'm leveling up. Usually what leveling up means is I'm got all these problems. I need to find somebody who I can climb up on their back and have them take on my problems and help me get through it. At no benefit to that person. At no benefit to that person, typically. But anyway, here we got another. This is a second lie that she just told. But of course, there's no numbers to back it up. There's no proof. There's no nothing. Because she's a black woman. I can just say whatever I want. And I can say it as it's a fact. Who's going to check me? Right? The Gilgamesh complex. Who can check me? Who can tell me no? If you don't know who, there's a book called the what's the name of that book? It's not The Life and Times of Gilgamesh, but it's Gilgamesh is the the principal character of the book, and it's a king named Gilgamesh, and he was so great. He was the best looking, the strongest, the fastest. Nobody could stop him. Nobody could resist him. Nowhere, no time. Finally, the people got tired of it and prayed to the gods to do something about it. But this is the Gilgamesh complex. That's what black women have, the Gilgamesh complex. They just, who can stop me? Who's going to tell me no? Who's going to tell me that I'm lying? Even though I am lying, who's going to tell me I'm lying? You're supposed to sit there and let me lie. Yeah. And then when you check them on it, oh, it's a war on us as black women because no, I'm telling you, see, there's a reason why Eve was the first one to go follow the devil. There's a reason why. And we need to study that.
And if they do want a black woman, she has to be light-skinned.
Oh, here we go. Lie number 3. How many men are with light-skinned women? And who says they have to be light-skinned? Most guys are not with light-skinned women. Most guys are with dark-skinned women. But, like I said, we don't need truth and facts. Nah. We don't need that. If I saw it one time, that's it. That means it always happens. They're the queens of extrapolation.
You still have to fit so many qualifications because they really want white women.
Oh my gosh. Didn't I just say that most black women, and you study the numbers, most black men are with black women. Of course there's some white men with, some black men with white women. Of course, there's black men with all kind of different races of women. But the majority of black men are dating, marrying, and being with black women. The majority. And you know what the funny part about it is? Nobody says to black women, "Hey, you can't be with black men." Black women never come out and attack each other and say, "Hey," they'll attack black men for being with white women, but they don't attack black women for being with white men. Queens of extrapolation and the queen of the conflict. Queen of the what's the word? The queen of the conflict. Anyway.
Whether we want to admit it or not, you guys are study clicking on videos talking about marriage. Who are you guys going to marry? Black men don't get married. Whatever.
Holy smokes. Black men are not marrying certain types of women. Why should we marry certain types of women? Why should we marry women that are not going to be an asset to us, not going to bring us, fulfill us, help us fulfill our dreams and goals? Why should we get with a woman that I'm going to get with a woman that wants me to help her meet her goals? That's wrong. She should be helping me get to my goals, so then after I get to my goals, I can help you get to your goals. But we need to get me right first. Right? Wrong? Ay. Oh boy, this lady has a lot of tricks in the trick bag. Let's continue.
Whatever narratives people are pushing on their channel telling you that black men are getting married, they're lying.
Okay, where's the lie? We got the numbers to prove it. But they're lying, right? That's what I'm saying, man. the queen of the, just to say anything, the queen of the conflict, just queen of the conflict, queen of the extrapolation. I saw it one time happen, so now it happens every time. Every black man does that. Holy smokes.
Some do. Somewhere few and far between in the tiny corners of the internet where nobody really can see, yes, somebody's in love, and it happens for them, and we're glad for them.
You're not. No, you're not. You're not glad for them at all.
But the majority, they don't value marriage. They don't value.
Wait a minute. Men in general don't value marriage anymore because they don't want to risk what's on the other side of marriage if it should not go well. That's what they don't value. It is all bad for men in a divorce. It is typically all bad for men. Their children get ripped from them. They have to pay child support, alimony, and watch the ex-wife go out with somebody else that she won't marry, so that she won't have to stop getting that alimony. It's a bad deal for men. Marriage in today's climate, it is really a bad deal for men. In most states, it's a horrible deal for men. You get married, you can't just say, "Oh, it didn't work. Okay, bye." When you go your way, I go my way. That's the way it should be, right? But wrong. It won't be that way. The man will get his children ripped from him because the children will probably automatically go to the female, and he won't be able to see him. He'll see him, every other week and on a weekend here and there. How can you establish order in a child's life when you're the disciplinarian, and that's when you're seeing them? The child can just plan their deviancy around being around you. But women don't understand this, man. They don't understand this. And then you talk about the man like a dog, and then you want the child to obey him, but the child looks at you and says, "You ain't even obeying this man. You don't even respect this man. You want me to respect him?" And but the child's sitting in a jail cell by the time they figure out, "Oh man, I blew it. The man was trying to help me not be here." And listening to my mom talk about him, I went out and ran with the wrong crowd and got myself a free jail cell. But it all stems from the lying that they do. They do all this lying. They're the queens of lying. Stop lying, black woman. Stop lying. Just admit you don't know how to pick men, or you do know how to pick men. You just attracted to the wrong type of man, and those type of men are the men that you are attracting, and that's how come you always having problems. You don't even see the good dudes that's walking right under your nose, but you're too busy trying to attract alpha dogs with your breasts hanging out and your ass hanging out of your clothes. You trying to provoke the alpha dogs to come after you, and when they do come after you, they run through you and then they drop you like a hot rock. Then you come out here saying all black men are like that. See, people like me, black dudes like me, man, we're gonna take offense to that, because you wouldn't even be on my radar, because of just your thought process, your thinking process is very damaged. I would not. You need some therapy. You need some help, sister. Really. But you are picking these dudes. When are you guys going to take responsibility for that part of the game?
You family structures. Let's get in these note cards. Do you guys know any black people with successful marriages?
Yes.
Yeah, you know
me.
one.
31 years.
Now, how many black marriages do you know where people are married and are estranged? Y'all know people who ain't been together for years but still married on paper.
Years? What is a years? Oh, years. As in 12 months. Okay. All right. I was like, a year? What's a year?
I'll wait. A lot, right. Everybody who you know is married, been married for years, and don't talk to each other majority.
Wait. That's just how marriages go sometimes, man. Sometimes it goes like that. But marriage is not about like the Disney fairy tale. Marriage is about duty, respect, and honor, and like I said, duty and reverence. Marriage is about duty. It's not about love. Love can come. If love gets in there, cool. If love can sustain itself, cool. But it's mostly about duty, especially if you have children. You have children in the marriage. it's not about you anymore. It's about the children and giving those children a good chance at life. Anyway,
The ones who are having a good marriage, some of them getting beat.
what's a good marriage? What's a good marriage? A good marriage is where everybody respects themselves. That's where everybody respects the other person. That's a good marriage. There's gonna be people gonna make mistakes in marriage. That's why you take vows. You think you're taking vows just to take vows? You're taking vows because they know up front, the people that's marrying you, they know up front that people are going to make mistakes in the marriage. That's why they tell you to take those vows, man. They know it. They ain't telling you to take those vows just for a ceremony. They telling you to take those vows because they know people make mistakes. You think you're going to be around somebody 10 years, 15, 20 years, and they're not going to slip on a banana peel every now and then? Come on, man. Come on. But I guess your definition of a good marriage is like Cinderella or something. Oh, they lived happily ever after. No, you live respectfully ever after. That's what you want to do. You want to live respectfully ever after. Anyway.
Some of the other people having a good marriage, some of them pay for everything the man do. And the other ones who having a good marriage, we will wish them the best.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by pay for everything the man do. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I guess that's... Man, look at all these wigs back here. Holy smokes. And you wonder why you can't find a man. You're a different person every time you walk out the house. Holy smokes. See, but this is what we got to deal with, man. This is what we got. This is, black man, this is what you got to deal with. This is what black men got to deal with. Somebody talking like this with this kind of attitude coming out the house. That's why I say, man, you got to vet these women very carefully. A woman like this, you need to leave on the side of the road. Let somebody else pick her up. When a woman proves to you that her mentality is not to help you and to make you better so that you can make her better, she don't get that yin yang type of mentality, let her go. Let her go. But see, I know all of y'all think y'all something. Y'all want to have sex, or y'all think y'all are somebody after you have sex with a whole bunch of women, right? But in today's world, you ain't doing nothing but setting yourself up for a lot of problems. Trying to have sex with 19, 20, 30, 40, 50 women. You're just setting yourself up for a problem. What you should do is go ahead and get yourself together, get your money right, get your resources right, and get your living situation right, get your transportation right, get your finances right, get your investments right, get your retirement right. Then you can start talking about maybe entertaining females. But I know I'm talking crazy, right? I'm talking crazy. You need to go listen to these guys that's telling you to go bash 100 women so that you can say you're a man. Meanwhile, and for me, that's cool. Because, hey, the more time you guys out there trying to wrangle something like this, I'll be trying to get this money right. So, hey, have at it. Take all the women you can carry and do whatever you got to do with them. Somebody like me will be running to get these resources.
Black men don't want stability.
Of course we want stability. Then why you think we don't want single moms and people like you? We don't want that. We don't want all them wigs, and we don't want that. Of course we want stability. It's another lie she just told. Oh my gosh. I know whose channel she's been watching. There's a certain YouTuber, her name, well, I ain't going to say her name, but I know who she's been watching, man. The Hate a Black Man channel. Oh my gosh.
They get online and they say, oh, this girl do that. These girls are thoughts. These girls are B's. These girls are H's. It's because
all your favorite rappers are saying the same thing. All your favorite rappers. But you won't come out on them, right? You're going to go after Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels ain't saying that. You got Megan Thee Stallion out here telling these girls to be a savage. Hello? I don't hear nobody coming at Megan Thee Stallion. You got Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B saying, WAP. Hello? I don't hear nobody What? Is there somebody trying to shut their pages down? No. Especially not black women. No. They're supporting them. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hypocrisy is the main tool here.
Those are the women they like. They don't want quality. They don't.
Of course we want quality. That's why nobody wants you. Of course. We want quality women. A quality woman has qualities that are useful to a man trying to do something with his life. You can't even admit that you can't pick a good man. You don't even, it's so far over your head that you don't realize you're telling on yourself by coming out here saying black men are no good. You're saying the men I run into are not good. Why are you running into no good men? Because something about you is attracting no good men. But instead of you understanding that's what you're saying, you trying to put it all on black men like all of us are out here. And I know, I get it. That's a better scenario to you than the reality of the matter is something's wrong with you. That's a better scenario. Anyway.
Want working women. They don't want cooking women.
Of course we work. We want all of those things. Good black men want those things. Maybe the kind of dudes you hang out with, they don't want that stuff. So say that. What you just is separate yourself. Separate men. Don't just say all black men. That's silly. That's like me saying all black women are for the streets. Because I watched the City Girls and Megan Thee Stallion, I said, oh, well, since I seen City Girls and Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, all black women are for the streets. But that would be incorrect, right? You're doing the same thing here. Plus, you telling on yourself. You guys that do this, you guys don't realize you're telling on yourself. Anyway.
They don't want well-educated women.
Nobody has a problem with well-educated women. But I get it. I get it. That's what you have to say to make yourself feel better, because men don't want masculine women. That's the bottom line. It's the bottom line to the whole situation. Most men are not attracted to masculine framed women. Women who walk around coming at people in a masculine way, most men are not attracted to that. Especially men that have goals for themselves. You can't be a leader with a rebel in your base. You got to get the rebels out of your base so that you can have just people that's on your team in your base. But when you hook up with a sister like this, you got a rebel in your camp. Then you're going to spend half your time putting out fires in your camp instead of trying to get somewhere.
They don't want women who can read. They don't want...
Now she's just being silly. I'm going to just let her go.
Women who have values. They don't want women...
What? We don't want women with values. Of course we want women with values. What are you talking about, lady? No wonder you single. You just crazy as hell. You're out of your mind. No wonder. This is what black men, for those of you that are not black, this is what black men have to deal with on a lot of occasions. I'm not saying every black woman is like this, but many times, see, a lot of black women are good at hiding this type of craziness. They'll hide it. So you go out for 2 or 3 dates with them, and they can hide it really well. But after about the second or third date, they start unraveling, and you start seeing this crazy little mentality coming. And you're like, what? What is that? When you see those little red flags like that, you need to run. See, a red flag is somebody who is anti-man. If they don't look at you and say, hey, I'm willing to invest in you if you're willing to invest in me. If they ain't willing to say that to you, if they're saying, hey, I need you to be an asset to me, you need to let her go. Let her go find a man that's going to be an asset to her. I guarantee you she'll never respect him, and she won't even last that long with him. A woman that says, you better be an asset to me, how can she respect a man that said, okay? I don't see it. Anyway, let's move on. 24 minutes.
who need dates. They don't want women who need help. They don't want
No, no, no. We don't want women that need help. No, we don't. We don't. The only time we want women that need help is if you need our specific help and it's something that we're going to benefit helping you. If we're going to directly benefit by helping you, yeah, of course. I don't know you and all of a sudden I need to help you. It's crazy. That's like you as a woman and I say, hey, I really need sex. You don't even know me. Oh, okay, well, I'll give you sex. That is typically not how it's done. But black men, I mean, we supposed to be, see, because black men are the most forgiving, right? We take overweight women, sick women, poor women, women with no education, women with no home training, bad mouths, bad attitudes, just ridiculous ideas of what marriage is supposed to be like or what relationships are supposed to be like. We'll take all that. Other people's children, we take all that. But because we do that, now they try to push us another farther and say, okay, now you got to take me just any kind of way. And as black men, we got to stop it. We got to stop it. The buck needs to stop because if we clean our act up, I don't even blame them. It's us. We need to clean our act up, black men, because once we get ourselves together, man, they'll see, hey, they're not going to be there waiting for us at the end of when the carousel's over. They're not going to be there. So we can't live our lives like this anymore. But until then, they'll keep on lying like this.
Women who want to do anything but be on somebody's couch. They like women who
wants to be with a woman, man. What man wants a woman just sitting on the couch? Not no man with no sense in his head. And if you can't determine whether a man got sense in his head or not, that says something about you. This says something about you.
Don't have towels. You remember the TK joke? TK Kirkland did the joke. You guys have to look it up. He like to talk about why y'all women don't got towels and the towel come important. Because them the type of women they date. Women who don't have soap in their bathroom. Them are the pick ones they like. And those women have children. They just don't take care of their children. And they tell you all these dreadful stories of women they know because that's the type of women they like.
No. That's the low-hanging fruit. Most of them, not most of them, a lot of them try to get the low-hanging fruit from single moms. But I'm trying to tell them, don't do that. That is not what you should do. You should, instead of spending any time with single moms or any time with any woman, if you don't have your career together or your business together or your financials together or your financials, your living arrangement and your transportation together, your investments, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's nothing you shouldn't even be wasting no time with no woman. Women are a colossal waste of time if you don't have yourself together. If you don't have your finances in order, they're a colossal waste of time, and they will drain you, man. They will drain you like a bucket with a hole in it. They'll just drain all the water out of you, man. They'll drain you of your resources, and when they're done, they will just monkey branch to somebody else. And you don't realize that, man, you're going to be stuck like Chuck. Anyway, and you're going to go for these lies as this girl's telling.
Just being honest. All they want to use and
you're not being honest.
Abuse you.
No, not good dudes don't want to abuse nobody. So it's the dudes you picking. Those are the dudes that want to use and abuse you. And you don't realize it. You're so far gone, you think it's just men that want, all men are like that. But that's because you can't see none of them but the alpha dogs that's willing to put your head into the ground. There's good dudes walking right under your nose. You won't even look at them because you're too busy trying to find an alpha dog.
Just think about the women they talk about, and do you really know these women? A lot of black women who are of value or quality, they know other qualities like black women. They be like, well, I don't know nobody like that, or maybe I do for this or my cousin or whoever. But you don't necessarily hang with those girls. I'm not judging those girls. Some of us have been those girls. It don't matter. We always bought boys with social towels in my house. I think I had a thing because when we was young, we like never had face towels, so it was always hard to find them. So it's like I'm crazy, like I'm a hoarder. But
oh no, now you're a hoarder. Oh, folks.
They don't like black women. They think all black women are the same.
No, we don't. See, it's the dudes you hanging out with that think all black women are the same. There's good black dudes that we don't think are black women. I've said on this video, I've said that this ain't every black woman. It's the ones like you that are just dead set on these alpha dogs, and then when they dog you, you blame the rest. You throw guys like me in the mix with it too, and say that they don't. Instead of separating and saying the men that I've been going out with are like this, because you don't want to have to question yourself. You don't want to have to question yourself and say, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm attracting this kind of man. Oh, okay.
They think they are black women. When you go to work and come home and tell them about your story, he thought he was at work. But see, I talk to a working man. Yeah, the men I talk to, they always go to work. Yeah, we...
Of course.
exchange stories.
Of
I
course.
knew a black man who said he was tired of hearing about my job. I say, well, I really don't know what else to talk about. That's all I do. I don't know. He told me, he was like, you shouldn't move in that house. You can't afford the rent. I say, that's where you come in.
Huh? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's where you come in. That's where you come in. Now, the man said, hey, you can't afford to live in this house. Man told her, you can't afford to live in this house. She said, that's where you come in. This is what black men have to go through. This is what black men have to deal with. I'm not saying every black woman is like this, but enough of them are out there that there are enough bear traps out there that you guys got to watch it. You guys got to really watch out.
Shortly after, what he do? Disappear?
Of course. Not helping you pay for an apartment. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Why in the hell would I help you pay for an apartment? What is wrong with these women, man? Are you nuts? Are you nuts? Why would the man help you pay for your apartment and you ain't got my name? I ain't helping you pay for jack squat. But I know there's a dude out there that will help you pay for it. Hats off, good luck. Go find him. Go get him, Tiger. But not me. Not me. I don't blame that man. He was a smart man. Hey. That's how you do it, gentlemen. When somebody presents you with a situation that's adverse to you, just bounce. You ain't got to get mad. You ain't got to go off on them. Just bounce. Just bounce.
And I still got in the house I want to be in, but
see that sign right there? That means it's pressure on her. See, you got in the house you wanted to get in. Okay, you didn't listen to me and you went and did it anyway. Okay, go ahead, knock yourself out. But don't look to me. If I just had enough money to pay this rent, I'll be okay. Check, please.
It was a lot of bills. I gave him 2 years. But in the house, not him. Oh, God, no. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. You really, I'm sure he's broke, but he's sitting around counting his money, busted up over it.
Y'all know what I was thinking about? Have black women just give men money?
No. Most black women don't give men money. Most black women take money. The average black woman takes money from men. Average black woman is a bottomless pit that will just constantly drain you of resources, constantly, with no guaranteed return on investment at all. It's absolutely a the worst investment you can make is in a woman that does not have your last name. That is the absolute worst investment you can make, because now you put money into someone that has no incentive to give you a return on that investment. None whatsoever. They have not even a legal or a moral incentive. They can just skin you alive, and that's what you was there for. Well, like a sucker. You just born to be skinned alive like that. That's how they think. Anyway, 35 minutes. Okay.
My boy had helped my friend of mine do something, and she tried to pay him. I say, no, you son, you tell her you don't take women's money. You will help her, but you don't take from her. Buy your kids something.
No. Now, if you work for somebody, I don't care if they're a man, woman, or child, you take that money. And then once you take it, you give it back if you want to. You can say, here, I'll give it back to you, or here, you can go buy it. But you take the money. Whenever somebody give you something, you take it. They ain't giving it to you. You work for it. It's yours. Take it. Then you can return it or do something better with it. But you always make them put it in your hands. Anyway.
A lot of you guys just been buying love. Stop with the fake marriage prophecies. Ain't nobody getting married unless you date outside your race.
Ain't nobody like this getting married unless you date outside your race. And how you gonna date outside your race? If black men, who are the most lenient men on the planet, can't stand you, who else is gonna get you? Black men are like the last. We're like at the gate. We're at the last gate holder. That's it. If black men can't deal with you, who else is gonna deal with you? You're gonna have to change your whole situation to deal with other men, and you might as well change this whole situation to deal with a black man. But hey, what am I talking about? That makes too much sense, right? You need to go be with somebody else. I can see a white dude dealing with you. I can see an Asian dude marrying you. I could see that. Not.
I'm so sick of y'all clicking on that. Them people have 50 million views. Y'all want me to make a video to say y'all gonna get married to a black man?
No, you won't. I know you won't, because your attitude itself is just, your attitude alone will stop you from getting married.
I could make a video like that so y'all click 50 million views. Y'all believe that? Somebody believe it. Y'all gonna get married to a black man? With somebody else, man? Then some of them get married with other women and know they be married. And some of them don't marry y'all because they already married.
Oh, man.
Y'all just buy anything.
Oh,
y'all wonder why
man.
it's a state of emergency. How big this look back here?
You know what? There's so many black women out there, and there's other black women out here encouraging your failure, and y'all ain't even trying to shut their page down or nothing. He trying to shut down a page like Kevin Samuels, man, who's trying to get you married, trying to give you the game so you can get married. But you letting a sister like this talk you into a corner.
This my little ponytails. Y'all know. I'll be faking it. But I'll see you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video.
I did not enjoy it, man. I'm sorry that we had to go so far. And but like I say, please, gentlemen, stay away from women like this. Any woman that comes to you and tries to get you on her program, no. She'll never respect you, and eventually she will leave you, and eventually she will start something else with someone else. But hey, what do I know? Am I crazy? Is she crazy? Is all black men just such bad people? Let me know in the comments, and remember, brother, never be the aggressor. Never be the aggressor. Hey!